What's up, everybody? Back with another Star Rail video, and this one's going to be rather important as I see a lot of people, I wouldn't say making this mistake, as it's definitely smarter in hindsight to do this, but if you go around that route, it's gonna backfire at you. So, most people agree that the best way to send your stamina is to upgrade traces. That is very true. It is guaranteed that you're going to get trace materials regardless. It's not guaranteed that you're going to get the relic you need. However, I've noticed that even if you build up traces, the main amount of damage is going to be from your relics. If you don't have good relics, it doesn't matter if your traces are max, you're not going to do a crazy amount of damage. So, what I recommend, once you get to a point where you're going to be in Memory of Chaos and you're trying to get as far as possible, is grind out a relic stat that is at least okay. Now, you're going to look at this and be like, oh, what the heck am I looking at? I'm in the process of getting a second piece for the ice set because, I used Pridwin and I was like, all right, sick. So, what they want is attack piece and then the ice one for ice damage. And I pretty much got a crit damage version of this one, and so I need to either replace the hands, which have a 12% crit damage and 3.2 crit rate, or I need to replace the headpiece, which has 25 crit damage, so I doubt that's happening, so I can get the full bonus, right? Now, I know my traces aren't leveled up. I haven't bothered with it yet. I'm trying to get a good relic set because, trust me on it, I've been rocking this with Himiko, which isn't the greatest, right? And I was like, okay, well, I'm probably going to use Yongqing. I need to get his relics up. And I'm telling you, if you could have all these at max if he's rocking, like, this is level 3, or this has, like, you're rocking a 4-star. It's not going to be that big. Bailu, right? I'm rocking this. Ignore the fact that this is level 0. They just switched it. Her traces are all maxed. She still doesn't heal a crazy amount just because all of her pieces are just 4-star. They're just, I guess you'd call them the copium pieces. So I'd recommend, right, is get an okay set going. A good example of an okay set, I believe, look here, I might actually have pretty good sets on everybody. Let's do this one, right? Attack, whatever, a little bit into percent, we call it good, right? 15, attack, effect, hit rate, speed, whatever. It's fine. This one, I don't have fully leveled up, but effect resistance has defense. Call it good, right? This one, defense main stat, effect resistance, whatever, call it good. It should be speed, but it is what it is. This one, defense, effect hit rate, boom, call it good. This one, I don't even have leveled up. Defense, effect resistance, right? That's going to make it to where he's not debuffed. He doesn't get, like, frozen. He doesn't get stunned, whatever it may be, has a better chance, and then it has defense rolls, right? I call that solid, right? No need to worry about it too much. Ignore the fact that they're not leveled up. I haven't had a real reason to. He works just fine for what I need him for. But that's an example of, all right, I got him his relics, now I can work on his traces. Now, of course, I'm a little behind because I just ascended him, so his traces are a little behind. I still need to get all those up, but he fares just fine. When I put him on the team for Memory of Chaos, I do not worry about him. So, of course, moderation. Don't be throwing stamina, all your fuel onto a character because you could just get really unlucky and end up like, let's use Natasha. I haven't been going too crazy with her yet. This is going to be Bailu's set, and then Bailu is going to give her sets to Natasha. But I really am only rocking this HP, which, ignore the crit damage. I don't know why I went so high on that. Then I have the hands, which same thing. This will be a nice set for when I have different sets, right? And then HP, right? This one's HP, and then this one isn't for Bailu, but just HP, right? Just all HP. Call it good, right? Obviously, searching for HP pieces, I wouldn't say the entire time, but I have farmed a okay amount of this. I've only gotten 4 okay pieces, really. Because if I really wanted to cherry pick, this all had to go in the HP. This all had to go in the HP. This would probably go into speed, and then this would be speed boost for the HP percent, right? I'm not cherry picking it. I'm just making a usable set. Should be good enough to where if you're running the right teams or you have, good enough characters, you should be able to clear it better than just focusing on traces, because you can have a whole team of 8 all traced out, right? Or 2 teams of 4, sorry. 8 characters all traced out, but if you only have 3 characters with relics, it's not going to end up well. So what I recommend, and I know a lot of people are going to get mad at this, is just, like I said a million times before, just farm up a somewhat okay set, and then you can fully worry about traces then. Funny enough, I still have to get this. I know, I don't even have... This is a good one. I don't have it yet. It is what it is. I'm trying to get to a point where I can safely do the Memory of Chaos. Let me see. Let me warp to it real quick. So I can do the Memory of Chaos and get as far as I can, because you are missing out on good resources by not being able to clear this. I think last time I got to 6 or 7. I think it was 6. I didn't get that far. That's a lot of currency. So let's go to Memory 6. That means I missed out on all of these, and I'm telling you, these are going to help. I wish I had just a ton of these. I missed out on 2, 4, 6, 8 of these. I missed out on a bunch of these, a bunch of those. You know, the shard exchange for light cones. Currency, I missed out on, you know, more stellar jades. More currency credits. It may not seem like a bunch, but everything matters, especially if you're free to play. So that's my gist on the main thing you should focus on when getting to Endgame. I don't know if that's what the video is going to be called, but I'm telling you, it's really, really important, and you definitely don't want to slack on it. Now, I will say a good rule of thumb, like, okay, well, what set should I run, or what's a good set? Most characters are pretty obvious what they want. For example, you know, Bronya wants this. Su Shang probably wants that. Clara wants that. Welt would use this. Some characters like Himiko and Yangqing want a combination of 2-piece of the attack, 2-piece of their ice or fire, right? But most of the time it's like, oh, quantum characters want the 4-piece quantum, unless you're Silverwolf. Most supporting characters and the healers want 4-piece musketeers just for the increase in speed. There is a site that's pretty helpful. Pridwin is probably the one I trust the most. I'll have it linked in the description for you guys. I'll go ahead and do a run real quick while I'm talking. But it pretty much has the calculations and all that. A YouTuber by Grimro. I don't know if he manages the entire thing, but he's definitely a big help to it, which is cool. Boost that real quick. Yeah, this is the team I pretty much use. I just let Bailu and Jeopard, you know, make sure the team is okay. Also, big damage boost from this damage shield. But I'll have that linked into the description, and of course, best of luck on your relic runs. Remember not to use too much on it. I know you're gonna want like the perfect piece. Trust me, I fell into that hole a little bit with Su Shang, and she's probably the worst character I have that I would say is somewhat built. Do this real quick. Also, very sad that I missed out on this character. She's really cool, does a lot of damage. And it's over. Alright, see what we get before I end the video. We got, ooh, attack, speed, effect, hit rate. I'll probably use this for Ting Yen, because she wants attack for her skills and speed. And then this one, HP, defense, effect, resistance, probably going to get salvaged. But anyway, that'll be it for the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe as always, and I'll catch you on in the next video.